It's an unpleasant topic, but wait till you guys hear this one. This one really surprised me. I don't think I uploaded this story yet. If I did, you'll have to excuse me. I meet a guy in the lineup for the weed store, and he's still awake from the night before. He went out, he's partying, he's high on speed. He wants to hang out. He's got energy. I got energy. He wants to smoke a joint after. I say, sure, man. So he brings me to the park, we smoke a joint. Within 2 minutes, he's talking about sucking cock. And then he says, oh, by the way, I'm gay. So I think to myself, of course he's gay. Why else would he invite me to smoke a joint? Why didn't I think of that before I came here? Anyways, he's a great guy. And I tell him, I say, can you imagine, like, you've known me 5 minutes, you've come out. My parents knew me my whole life. They never came out. And I told him about the entire trauma and everything that happened, and my brother and the molestation. Okay, here's what he tells me. I couldn't believe this. He tells me that most of his friends who are gay, not most, but a lot of them have been molested. It's in their past. He said some of them even accepted it and took money from family members. Like, he told me some really sick stuff. But the weirdest thing he told me, all right, I'm gonna word this improperly to give you the weirdest. Basically, he confessed to being a child sex predator, but not the kind of child sex predator you're thinking about. He told me when he was a child, he was a sex predator against adult men. And he swears up and down. I said, are you sure? I probed him. I made sure he wasn't remembering wrong. He said, dude, since I was 3 years old, I would look for adult men and I would try to turn them on. I'm like, what do you mean? So he said, when I was 3 years old, I'd be in bed with my uncle, who'd be watching me like a babysitter, and he'd bring me into the bed. At 3 years old, you don't leave the kid alone, right? So he would, when his uncle would fall asleep, he'd rub his ass up against his uncle's crotch to try to turn him on. And eventually his uncle cut out. He told he freaked out, and he finally told his sister, I don't want to watch your son anymore. Like, your son is fucking weird. I'm scared of him, basically. Like, and this guy told me that was his entire childhood. He says his entire childhood he wanted to be molested by an older man. It never happened. It really made him depressed that nobody wanted him. And he would scare all the men in the neighborhood who had no interest in him, and he would come around and do this weird stuff. Anyways, threw me for a loop. My jaw was on the floor. I couldn't believe I heard that. I'm like, that is bizarre, man. I go, I was not sexual till I was like 8 or 9 or 10, And he was talking about much younger. Anyways, I just, that was like flipping the script in a way that I didn't even think that was possible. On the same topic, this month we had a lot of students, university students come, and they come with their parents to get settled in the new university school town here. And I noticed something, that I'd see like the mothers and the daughters. I'm sure the fathers and brothers were there, I just didn't notice them. But anyways, I'd see the mothers and the daughters. And I noticed, like, there's no question about it. I want to do the mother. I have no interest in the daughter. The daughter may be more pretty in a way, or elegant in a certain youthful, but it's not. There's nothing there. It's like an empty shell, and it's all fake in a way. And you look at the mother, and like you just see like the animal there. You just see her like it's. So I was thinking, my God, you have to be you have to be an immature mind. I guess what I'm trying to say is here, I was realizing last month that, and my friends too were all like, the mothers look delicious. They're in their 30s. We're already 50. Their daughters don't look like anything to us. They look like the woman we want to do, that's her daughter. Like, go away, So I was thinking about Epstein and pedophiles and people who look for like young women in general, rapists, all that. There's got to be something seriously immature in there I think in their brain. I think we think about narcissism as an immaturity in the personality. But when I was looking at the mothers and the daughters, I'm thinking it's got to be more than personality. There's something genetically that hits me when I look at the mother that I feel like that's the one. It just kind of like it latches on. Even if I want to look at the daughter more, in a way, because she's dressed flashier and her ass is like better or whatever, it's not pulling me there. It's like the mother is the meat and maybe the daughter is like dessert. It's not really that appetizing. Like, give it away. I'm hungry. For someone like Jeffrey Epstein to be in his 60s, still be looking at girls who are like 16. It's more than just a personality disorder. Is my sense that I got over the past month. It's genetic, or it's structural. It's structural. Maybe it starts out as personality, and the mind controls the body, so the brain never develops. But there's something seriously, a lot deeper going on there.